To get revenge on her cheating husband, the bride deliberately fired a gun from the balcony to attract the attention of passers-by. She then placed a gun barrel in her mouth, but the trigger she pulled wasn't on that gun, it was on another one hidden in her other hand. The moment the gun fired, her accomplice hiding behind her immediately sprayed blood on the curtains, creating the illusion that the bride had killed herself. They then found a similar-looking corpse and had it sent to the morgue. Just when everyone believed the bride was dead, something shocking happened that very night. The deceased bride mysteriously appeared on the street and ruthlessly killed her unfaithful husband. She deliberately glanced back at the police before vanishing into the night, creating the illusion of a vengeful spirit seeking retribution. This way, everyone believed the bride had returned from the dead for revenge. But the plan went much deeper than that. To prevent anyone from discovering the fake corpse in the morgue, after dealing with her husband, she had her accomplice kill her using the exact same method as her staged death. They then switched the fake body in the morgue with her real one. This left even the coroner unable to find any flaws in the deception, solidifying the legend of the ghost bride. Afterward, the accomplices continued to pose as the ghost bride, executing several men in town. Everything this group did was aimed at eliminating the unfaithful men in town. Through their actions, they were sending a message: women are not to be trifled with. The series of ghost bride murders threw the townspeople into a panic. Left with no choice, the chief inspector called upon the great detective Sherlock Holmes to investigate. But when Holmes arrived at the morgue, he was stunned to find the legendary ghost bride chained to the autopsy table. It turned out the morgue workers were simply worried she might escape again to harm others. Holmes, who never believed in the supernatural, thought they were being ridiculous. The idea of the dead coming back to life was absolute nonsense. Yet many people had witnessed the ghost bride committing murder with their own eyes. Holmes's assistant speculated that the bride might have had a twin sister, but the chief inspector immediately shot down this theory. He had already looked into the bride's background. She only had one brother, who had died several years ago. Just as everyone was puzzled by the mystery, the coroner suddenly made a terrifying discovery. Fresh drops of blood had appeared on the corpse's hand, and there were words written in blood on the wall. This immediately alerted Holmes that things were far more complicated than they seemed. Sure enough, as time passed, several more men fell victim to the ghost bride, all murdered in their own homes.